It won't fly. It won't get through.
I'll never get that past the editor. And
no, they're going to take one look at that and go, no, that's not acceptable. There it is in print. Coffee's ready. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes,
Haven't had one in a while. We've missed a few.
I know.
We've been busy.
We've been very busy. And
so to start off, we've been really busy because it's very much cruise season.
yeah,
You are disappearing maybe in the next 2 days.
he's heading out for 5 weeks.
But we won't spoil her on that. It's a very
No,
exciting
no,
one, but we'll
no.
definitely have a chat about
Oh,
that when you
yes,
get back
yeah.
because I am excited for that
Yes.
one. There's a couple of things we were going to talk about.
Yeah.
One was on our little Discord channel, the patrons were bouncing around some fun common names.
Ah, right. Yes.
And I don't like the gotcha journalism, but I do.
You got to
I
gotcha.
do keep going, well,
You got to you're going to come back to this and gotcha me again,
well,
aren't you?
this is, you wrote it, mate.
Common name.
You've got a hand in
Yes,
in this
I'm
one.
afraid so.
Bathymicrops brevianalis.
Yes.
What's its common name?
The short-ass feeler fish.
And there it is. There
There
it
it
is
is,
in print.
folks. Yes, what's the history behind that? We have a whole suite of these deep-water fishes that are only really known to strange people like you and I who love them and think they're wonderful, and we live and die by the Latin binomial. But it can come across very elitist. Paradipus spinus gracilis, and Solignethus spinosissimus, and
But that's third year Hogwarts stuff.
yeah, it is. It is. Yes, be careful. That's where politicians think all scientists are trained. So we decided that we would create common names for some of these deep water fishes that didn't have accepted common names, and that was at the end of a long day. And no amount of coffee was going to get that creative juices going. And I thought, brevi. It means short fin, but I thought, it's the anal fin, short ass. It won't fly, it won't get through.
I'll never get that past the editor. And
no, they're going to take one look at that and go, no, that's not acceptable. There it is in print, the short-ass feeler fish. It's gone through checklist. It has all kinds of sort of connotations that perhaps you wouldn't want to explain to your soon-to-be 5-year-old son.
It's good to make these things more accessible, because you're right, the Latin is pretty exclusionary. It's good to give people access to these animals and make them able to
Yes.
feel they can talk about them. Oh, there's some good names in the Cuskies.
Yes.
I think I've mentioned to you Barathrites.
Barathrites.
It's named after the Barathron, which is it's sort of a Roman folklore, I think it was. It was a bottomless pit that criminals were thrown into.
Yeah.
And then there's the Basazitas, which are the ass fish, which is unfortunately asses in donkey, but I still like it, especially that there's a robust one.
I know.
A robust ass fish is pretty good. And then one that was from one of our listeners, but then you had some stories about it, was the hog choker.
Yes.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah, I know. It's a little flounder found the east coast of America. And our colleague and friend, Tom Monroe, who's at NOAA, and I said to him, why is it called the hog choker? He said, well, yeah, they're very small, they're rubbish fish. They were sort of kept and fed to pigs. And because of the nature of them, with the pigs, because they just gobble them down, wouldn't chew it much, would sort of choke. But he said that when they got them and they had to go out on the deck and the trawl was dumped on the deck, they had to have spatulas because these things were just on the deck, and no matter what you did, you couldn't get them up.
Like Velcro?
Well, it was just creating a bit of a vacuum seal.
Oh, with how flat they are.
Because they're just so
I've
flat.
certainly had that.
And they said they had these spatulas, and they go...
And I think they're doing it deliberately as well. They're doing a limpet
as a
thing. If they're
defense.
still alive, I think they arch and actually form a suction cup.
Yep.
Oh, I like the idea of spatulas, flipping them like sunny side up eggs.
Yeah, that's the one. Just flip them into the bin. Slatty Bartfast.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, a Hitchhiker's Guide reference.
Hitchhiker's Guide reference.
Oh,
Now,
I like
this
that.
one has got a really rather lovely story to it. We were starting our work in Fiordland, doing specimen collecting, building up species lists for DOC. And the joke was, if we get something new in Fiordland, we've got to name it after Slatty Bartfast. And it was a colleague of ours, Trevor Willis, who came up with a big grin all over his face going, I've caught Slatty Bartfast. And it was a little cuskeel.
Oh.
So Chris subsequently named it. He put it in the genus Fiordicthus.
Why Slatty Bartfast though?
Because Slatty Bartfast built the planet Earth, and he loved fjords, and he got an award for designing and building the fjords.
That was it. Okay, because it says you in Fiordland.
Yeah, Fiordland.
Ah, right. Okay.
And it's subsequently been put in Bidnichthyes, different genus. But anyway, Chris sent a copy of the paper off to Douglas Adams's publisher.
Is this after he'd passed?
No.
Oh, because
before he passed. He passed on
into it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he said, look, you know, he's probably busy, he probably gets a ton of fan mail, but just FYI, here you go. Well, it got to Douglas Adams, who sent Chris an email, and it said something like, I don't normally put much stock on these things, but I couldn't help but notice it was published on my 42nd birthday.
Oh,
So it kept going round and round.
oh 42.
Yes. So, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I know.
That is
I know.
good.
Yeah, it went full circle. We thought he was just having fun, but no, there were deeper meanings to this.
Gosh, the stars aligned on that one.
I know. It wouldn't happen very often, would it?